Hey guys, it's me again. I was going to be doing some arena today. I might add in the music in a second, but just for my own sake, I'm probably gonna do that. We're gonna do quick draft today. It looks like they have Wilds of Eldraine going on, so I figured we be focused on that today. I think I'll do a little more thinking out loud, just so you all know, like, why am I thinking? Because I'm sure every once in a while I did some moves that you guys are like, wait, why are you doing that? But or just come in, say hi, and go, which is also always welcoming. Always glad to see you guys. But yeah, with that, we're going to try Wilds of Eldraine and kind of see where we could go with that and take it from there. Ooh, that. But yeah, so now let's do this. So now let's. I'm going to turn the music off because I noticed that it's been kind of hard to hear my voice when that's on for some reason. I want it. I know if this was real life and someone actually passed me a smothering tithe, I would take it either way. Um, so I think we're definitely going to go blue green. I like this guy because I like how he's a good 5 drop and also gets you the land in early. I also like this guy because you never know, like you might have a big creature out. He's not like my favorite, but I definitely draft him if I don't have other options. 2 is better than 1. Um, So we got this. Ooh, that's a tough one. I like this guy because he's good late game too. I like the cards that say just pay and do stuff because late game when you got nothing better to do, you always have that as an option. I have a funny meme for this card. Let's go with this guy. I like how he's a 3 drop with 4 power. Removal spell is always my thing. I go wait. I'm not in those colors. I'm so smart. I might be soon, but for now, I'm trying to go blue green, but it looks like the quick draft or whatever is assuming that everyone would want to go that. So maybe slashing a third color or something. I don't know. We'll see what the next pull is. I'm hoping to run the moose, the goose. I want to make it realistic and just rare draft this. I'm a rare drafter, you guys. Okay, so let's see. Not a lot of. I think white might be the third color just because there's not a lot of other stuff. I'll take another one of these for now. See what happens. I'll take him. It's because he's a big boy. He does something early. I'm glad we're only on pack 2. This is kind of weird. What does this do again? I don't like that card in draft. I'll take another counter spell. Just be rude. Uh, oh, yes, this guy. I like this guy. We're going to do him. We're going to do another one of these. I'm going blue-green power. Take all the counter spells, take all the creatures, all the stuff around there. I don't know. Well, that is green, so I guess I'll take that for now. It's not bad. I used to value draft that all the time. And I do that in Dustmore too, where I value draft a few things that I sell out of way too fast, and I'm just like, oh, I need more. So waiting for the third pack. What does this do? Flash, Nazars. Whoa! I love that card. I don't know if you guys saw, but I actually put that in my Atraxa today. So I'm glad I got that. Maybe I will stick with blue green or try to stick with blue green. Um, take that because I like the big boys. Like the big boys, so this card shouldn't be a thing. Yay, another 2 drop. Did I say 2 drop? I'm sorry. I meant. Is this 2 again? Oh, I'll just take this. I'll take another one of these. He's pretty good. Did I get the part? Sorry, just thought of that because I roll tokens. I'll take another one of these. I don't think I need that card as much as this one. Return Triumph. It's like that song Payphone. Happy ever after. I don't know. Okay, so all right, so we drafted, and I'm going to definitely go blue green. So So obviously, the first thing I'm going to do is take out all the stuff that I know I'm not playing, because I just wanted to rare draft the Smothering Tide. I wish this was real now. One more black card to take out, and so now I just got to decide what black card is still in there. Oh, this one. And I think I'll take out an island. I'm one of those weirdos that goes 16 lands, because I always have this problem where I draw too many lands, as you all probably saw in the last live. Jeez. Bargain. When there's battlefield for a bargain, create a curse token. Nah, I'm not a fan of that. It's just not my style. No, I'm not a Murph for the target. No, I'm not a fan of that card either. That one's okay. Create a curse roll token. It was actually going to be easier than I thought. I definitely want to keep all of those. What's one more thing I could take out? Maybe one of the counterspell, just because I don't think I need that. So probably go that, and then see where it goes. Okay, so we're going to draft. First round. Here we go. I should probably plug my phone in, because I've been using it all morning. It's dying. Anyway, what do we got here? It's loading. It's loading. Loading. Okay, so playing against another silver player. That's good. I'm actually going to keep this hands. It's actually pretty good. Oh, I didn't get any of those lands. I like that land. It just helps me get better stuff. Let's go forest and pass. So he's going to draw a card. It looks like he's playing a forest. And I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to go island, then for 2. I'm going to cast this, play an extra land for turn, and then pass. So he looks like he's going green-red so far. And, oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Well, it looks like I'm having a similar thing I was having with the other. I'll play my 2/4 and pass. See what he does. He's reading it, so yeah, I figured. When they read it for that long, it means they gotta have a removal spell. Okay, so here's the question. I play a land. I could play the big 5. I think I'm still gonna cast him again, just because I want to be able to get the food tokens to like recover from whatever he's gonna do next. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, so he has that. He has that. He's playing a lot of stuff. He's not going to attack. I have a 2/4. He thought about it, though. So let's see. Land for 5. Going to cast this. Trigger. Get a food token. This will come in. I will choose not to do anything else, so then I'll end my turn. So let's see what he's doing. He's reading his cards. You never know what that means. To me, he has something. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? He's kind of thinking. He has 4 cards in hand. I have 4 cards in hand. He has 3 creatures. I have 2 creatures. So it's kind of an even matchup right now. Okay, what did he play there? I see. He was digging. If an opponent controls more, I see. So he's trying to fix colors. I think what I'm going to do is... No, I shouldn't play that now, because I kind of want to do something crazier. Let's do this for an X of 5. And that way, it'll also count me as casting a big spell, so I get a food token. Let's see what he's willing to sacrifice. I'll go 5 your way. Okay, so he is going to do a double block. I'm fine with that. It's a good trading, kind of thing. So, okay, so it looks like he gets a treasure. So it's kind of, I would say it's a little more on my end, but like he is ramping, so he could probably be playing a bomb for all I know. I'm tapped out, so my counter spells might not do that. That card's interesting. The one he just played. Oh, that's a good card. I don't think it'll help him this second, but it will probably help him soon. Yeah. Oh, so he can't play right now. Yeah, that's a pretty good hit. So now this is where I have to think. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. So he kind of got the advantage. I am going to take the ability, remove a counter, draw a card, and draw for turn. I'm going to play a land, and that has, when it enters, create a food. And what does this say? Beginning your upkeep, remove it, draw a card. I don't have a way to proliferate it like I did in the Commander game. It has to be 3 mana or less. So I'm thinking for now, I will go ahead and do this for an X of 5. Auto pay. I will go ahead and attack because it is Skulk anyway, so he can only block with his 2, and of course he doesn't want to do that. Now I have a lot of food tokens, which is really good. Now I'm going to start doing some fun things with the food tokens next turn, assuming I live. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really mean. What does that do? Oh, he's tapping out. Yeah, he's going to have a disadvantage very soon. He has a treasure token, though, so if he attacks, it's clearly a trap. Normally, I'd go ahead and block, see what he has. But the fact he's doing that shows he's digging. What's he digging for anyway? Yeah, I was about to say. I will take action, remove that, draw an extra card. I will play a land for turn, and I'm going to, for 3, play this. For 1, I'm going to cast the adventure spell. I'm going to return this to your hand. I don't need the extra land drop. I don't have enough, so I think I'm just going to take advantage of the food tokens. Normally, it's better to do this at instant speed, but I'm kind of, just for fun. And I'm actually going to go ahead and swing at him for everything because I'm at a huge advantage right now. I will sacrifice a food, draw another card. 7 in the air, 2 a Skulk. He has this turn to win, otherwise he dies. Oh, that has reach, so he has a... Actually, I think he's still... he still might be bye-bye. I'll take the 6. Go to my turn. He scoops. Okay, so didn't even have to think about it. The deck's pretty good so far. So going up the rank a little bit, it looks like what's my... Oh shoot, my coffee is over. Hi, I am so silly, you guys. Let me grab my coffee. So now, from the looks of it, I got a mission done. Oh wait, or is that... No, that's for the win. I was far away, so I didn't see it was 250. 250. So I got 1 win in, and ideally I would want to get at least 6 wins to be able to draft again tomorrow. So we'll see. If not, I'll kind of see when I'm bored enough to go off in my historic deck and then just get all the missions done so I have enough to do this again, but we'll see. Let's see what we got. The loading screen. Getting comfy under the covers. It's cold outside. There we go. The struggle's real. There we go. Why is my caps log on? I get so used to caps logs because of the kind of stuff I type at work. This is not okay hand, but I'll keep it because at least it has some scrying, I guess. And I'm on the draw. I don't know. Plains, cool. That is sad. Island, go ahead. If this was real life, I would get so annoyed, and my friend even called it, and I actually kind of hinted this to him. Yay! Okay. I hinted to him on purpose because I hate it when your hand starts off this bad. And then you're like, oh, where are you, everything? And I'm even, as weird as it is, I'm going to bottom both of these because I want to get that next forest ASAP. I want my stuff, I guess is the best way to put it. Because I knew if I drew that one guy, that's 1 green, the other, my whole hand's green. So at least I dig for something. I think I'm going to play this guy, Wait, should I have played that guy? Yeah, no, that's only for my X spells, and it's weird. I never play that 2-color card, but I am this time because I got multiple pretty good X spells. I actually really like both those X spells. What's really fun about this for me is both those rares I pulled earlier. I love playing in Commander too. So like I'm actually very happy. Fine, I'll take it. So this player clearly has a little more advantage because, in my opinion, because he did just oh yay, the card I was huzzahing about. That might change my game plan actually. I think I'll actually play this and just pass. And again, this is the commander me talking. So I wanna make the goose. But yeah, no, like I love those cards in Commander, and so that's why I'm low key excited to play them in this format. But also know I can't get too carried away because I'm probably not thinking like a good 1v1 player right now. Yeah, he's not going to do it. I think it was the right play because definitely. So I could do this for an X of 5. So X of 5. And I'm not going to attack. Oh, he didn't play any more lands for a while. He might. Well, actually, he might have done that on purpose. I may have gotten too excited. I'm like, oh, he's in a bad situation. Oh, he's that's code for something. So let's do this. Land for turn. What does this other ability do? No, I'm not going to do that. Combat. I want to see what he plans to do to my bird because he's clearly thinking of something. But luckily, I have a response. Combat. I'm going to go 7 in the air at you. Trigger. I will sacrifice a food. Draw a card. Any response? No. Go to damage. No. Someone block. Okay. Go to damage. Second main. I'm going to play this. Response. And I'm actually going to put it on him because I just want to beef up my other creatures just so he doesn't get any ideas. And actually, this is such a good hand, actually. Okay, so he's playing another land. He does have 5 cards in hand, but hopefully, what I'm hoping for is he just taps out, try to play something crazy that's totally counterable, and then I counter it, and then I just draw a card. That's true. He could attack with that. And I honestly have no problem with that. No blocks. Anything else? On your end step, I'm going to activate this ability. Any response? Discard the land I have a cajillion of already. My turn. Going to play a land. Go to combat. I'm going to go 7 in the air your way. Trigger. I will sack a food, draw a card. Do you have a response? He's thinking. He's thinking. Well, now he's really thinking. It's actually not bad. I'll let that resolve. So you're going to declare it as a blocker. Okay, I got no response yet. What do you got? Any other? Okay, so that's not bad. Second main. Play him for 2. What's the most expensive one? This will probably slow you down. I'll bounce that to your hand. And then for 2, I'm going to play this. And then I'll end the turn. I definitely have a big advantage over him right now. The fact he has like 5 cards in his hand is a little concerning. Like, one already revealed. Ooh, you activated my. Oh no, I'm not bargaining. I'm just. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I have enough to not bargain. That's what happened because I saw the 2 and I was like, oh yeah, he scooped. That was his only hope. Okay, so that's the second win. So now I just need at least. Yeah, it was a fun match. It probably because I click really fast. So you'll probably tell them the sound. But yeah, no. So now that was a win. Ideally, we'll get. It looks like about 4 more in, like at least 4 more, so I could get enough to do it again tomorrow. Yeah. So let's see. See what happens. Must. Take a sip of my coffee. Drink my coffee black. Do. A little more land heavy than I prefer, but I can't complain. Like I have lands, I have playable spells. Downside with 3 drops, I'm not on the play. And he has a fast one. This might be a game. Okay, let's see if I top deck. Nah, still a 3 drop. Island, go ahead. I know what I want to do, but I know I'm going to be taking damage the entire time, so I'm at a disadvantage. Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess they knew what they wanted to do. Now I'll take 2. Go to my turn. Forest, go. No, I'm not playing that yet. Go ahead. They're probably gonna hit me. I'm gonna take so much damage. It's not. Maybe I should. Can I do it on anything? Another creature. So I'm not gonna get the full value. Ugh, I don't like that. Land and flyer go. Definitely gonna hit me with everything. The one good side about all of this is. Oh, joke's on you. I wasn't gonna block anyway. The one good thing is he only has 3 cards and oh, that's bad. Land, this guy. Yeah, he definitely got quite the aggro deck on him. I kind of just want to. He's almost out of cards though. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think he's got that. Yeah, he's got this. I'm gonna scoop. He just went crazy aggro. If only I had a board soup, just be like, haha, he would have definitely scooped. But yeah, I didn't have anything to keep up with the aggro. Okay, so ideally 4 more games, 4 more wins or something, but we'll see what happens. So let's give it a shot again. The loading screen. Huh. I took a sip of that way too fast. So let's see what we got. We got this. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a pretty good hand. I like it. Still waiting. Oh, he's more. Well, that gives me an advantage. Nick the Daywalker. And I'm Justin. Yeah, I'm just Justin, man. I'm just Justin. Why are these guys giving cool names at birth and I was just named Justin? Oh shoot. Where were these one drops? Slow down. Let's just play limited stuff. Don't hurt me. Oh, you're going Rakdos. I'm Rakdos intolerant. Can you go away? I don't like it. Oh, that's ow. These guys are really just trying to go for it, huh? Okay, I'll play a forest. I'll cast the thing that'll let me play another land this turn. I can go fast too, you know. No, I'm gonna get destroyed by fast-paced magic. Ow, that hurts. Please stop. The only downside is I could play this now. Actually, I should, and I'll explain why in a second. So, one, it's the only thing I can play, but as much as I rather like to wait, I mean, 2 counters is still pretty good. It was the right play, and I'm sure some of you can notice why I did it right now. And really, even if he destroys it, what I need is the food. Food token is the key. If I keep all of it, gross. Well, that worked too. But it's okay. I'll play a land, and then for the bargain cost, play this. Gain 3 life, have a 6/6 trampler out. Go ahead. Get! Oh, I can't say that. We'll see what happens. Like, he could have a removal spell. He still has 4 cards in hand, so he's still ahead in the game, but I definitely have the better board state, so we'll just see if he gets that even again or not. Otherwise, I'll have a, ooh. Oh, he's digging. Yeah, no. This is good for me. Okay, so I could do the next thing I want to do. I'm actually going to go ahead and play the other big boys, see if they respond. Okay, I'll have the Stompy 6 trample come your way. All right, we're working. We're getting stuff here. I like it. And I already know what I plan to do next turn. Next turn's going to be fun. Okay, so lands. What do they got over there? They got a 5/4 menace. Gross. Ugh. Yeah, those are disgusting. Put them away. Actually, I have answers for them. Get them out of here. Come on, bring it. Play him. I dare you. I guess we're just waiting to see which one they want to play. Just enjoying my cup of joe. Don't mind me. They're thinking. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they did what I thought they were going to do. So this is what we are going to do. Pay 2. Put that there. I'm going to do bottom top, because I really want that card, but I also want lands. Then we're going to play this guy. Enters. I'll have this go on him. And I'll have both go at you for 11. Pass to you. This guy's so cooked. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. You know, heart of the cards and all that words. But I definitely have the advantage right now. We both have 3 cards in hand. Their board is kind of like tasered. And unless they have like a big turnaround, which I mean is possible if they pulled a big card, then they're kind of stuck. I mean, and now the timer's on them again, so under pressure, I get it. But yeah, this was such a good Simic deck. I'm glad I got it. Oh, speaking of bombs, what does that even do? It's the Ashiok we all forgot about. Oh. That's cool, I guess. I shouldn't kill the Ashiok. I think I should just pressure. Oh wait, what am I saying? I could just win. 2 bounce. 1 combat. No matter how you block, that's game. See if you chump block there, that's still enough for lethal. GG. Okay, so now with how the status is, I cough. Let's see. Loading. Okay, got another mission done, which is always good. Yay, more XP. So we got 3, so 3 more, and we're guaranteed to be able to play again tomorrow. Let me just see what we get off of that. GG. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, that was a good game because I was really hesitant in the beginning, being like, oh my gosh, they're going to kill me, but then it actually kind of worked out. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. I shouldn't, but I'm going. Island, go. Oh, perfect. Forest. This. Extra land for turn. Go ahead. Now I'm ramping. Okay, land. Let's actually play this. So then I can do stuff for cheaper next turn and still be ahead of the game. What's the other option I could... Yeah, I just like using it for the lands, dude. Like, that way I can actually get ramping, you know? No blocks. Okay, so let's do this. 2, search for a land. Wait. Oh, yeah, I could use 2. I'll also get a token. That's okay. Totally forgot I could do both. That's kind of fun. Oh, it doesn't enter. It doesn't go to my hand, though. I was hoping it goes to my hand and then do the magic. We'll go 2 in the air. Why not? Pass turn. I could do some fun stuff next turn if I don't die. Ooh. Oh, rats. I know what he's going for. Oh, that's so good. Gross. Gross. I'll take the 6. Fine, I'll take the 7. Rude. Land. Come on. Yay. Okay, so let's go land. I want to build up my defense and then play the big guy. Then 3 in the air. What you gonna do? Yeah, that's right. I don't know if that'll actually help. He definitely has the advantage right now. He's more cards in hand, a bigger board state. It's not looking so hot for me. And that thing's just going to keep coming at me. I might have to double block just to try to get him to get that little thing off. It's doing too... It's too good, okay? Will he do it? Will he do it? Yeah, he's going to do it. Actually, it's the same result. I should... As a matter of fact, he doesn't have black up, so I doubt he'll give it death touch. I'll just block all 3. What are you going to do now? Okay. Well, at least I get rid of the big thing. Oh, that's good. Ooh, this will help me. Play that, and then I'm actually just going to pass. Now. I don't know if I'll live long enough, but if I live long enough, that'll actually help. Rats is pretty gross in this set. What does this do? Rats get plus... Oh, then they're blocked. That's sad. That's so sad. Stop hurting me. Yeah, I figured he was. Oh yeah, all rats get that. Ugh. Okay, let's see. You're not a rat. You go here. And I guess why not? I'll just try to make him work for it. I don't know if it'll help. Yeah, I know. Good for you. I'm so proud. Oh, I didn't know it does that. That was my bad. Well, I may have just cost myself the game. Um, yeah, he's got it. Oof. I guess it's really tough to say. From my experience, the way to get better at draft is reevaluating what you do, because in limited it's so different than constructed, because even though when you're constructing a deck, people have ways of that would probably be a good. I think some YouTubers might do that, like how when you're giving like let's say you're giving a card a power level. On one hand, it's like, yeah, the card is amazing in modern or CEDH and all that. But then you ask yourself, but would it be good in this format? Would it be good in draft where you're basically facing 1v1 where there might not be other combo pieces? Or are you just working with other people? Like one example I like to give is there's this one rare. It's a 5-drop 5/3 that when it leaves the battlefield, you get a 4/4 token, which in constructed formats is like, I mean, that's a high cost and like doesn't even do much. Why would I want to put in a deck? But in a game like this, like where let's say my big creature is attacking and they get rid of it, oh cool, I get a 4/4, and now you have to deal with that and things like that. And there are even some commons and uncommons that when you draft, you get so excited for. It's one of the reasons why I like draft, but at the same time, if you're playing like a competitive format, it could vary. It may turn out just as good in a competitive format, uh, or maybe it's just good and limited, and that's it. So that's definitely one thing that takes some practice is just reevaluating the cards, so that way you value them in limited versus other formats. I'll give you a funny example. There was this one time I was playing against someone who was just getting into Magic, and he was more into Commander at the time, right? And the Commander players, and me and other drafters talk about this all the time. We love Commander players, but and I'm a Commander player, obviously, but there's some who rarely do limited events and play it completely differently than the people who go every week. It's like, for example, and I do this too. That's the Commander player in me, where they focus so much on oh, this card is so good in Commander. I'm going to try to play it a bit tonight. But a more common mistake they make, like this new guy who I was once playing against, sometimes they forget to attack. Because, again, one of the things I explain to Commander players who are getting into 1v1 is it's like, when you're playing one-on-one, think of it more like a boxing match. It's not like, because I know in Commander sometimes you got to be careful because if you attack too early, there's the fear of, oh, well, maybe someone will get mad. Or maybe you're just setting up a combo and don't care to attack. But 1v1, it's definitely good to attack because then you're kind of forcing the one person you're facing to like use up your resources and everything. And the funny thing about, and that's not even the funny thing about this person I played against, because we were playing and one of the ironic things that happened is I was like, because as you know, you start with 20 life, and I was like, okay, go to combat. I'm attacking these 3 creatures for 10. Do you block? And he didn't want to lose his creature. So understandably so, he was like, oh, I don't want to block because I don't want to lose my creature. And so I was like, okay. Then I went to my next turn attacking for 10 again. He was like, I still don't want to lose my creature. I'm going to scoop. And I was like, oh, okay. Because he could have survived, but again, it's just he wasn't as used to that boxing match perspective in any 1v1 format where like people of course are going to attack you right away. They're going to want to have removal, and finding a way how to get all that figured out in draft is definitely really important. So that's sort of the big, and it's very broad advice. I know it could go in very direction. I say people getting into formats, just say reevaluate everything. Like ignore what people are doing in EDH, ignore what people are doing in modern, and for now just think what are people doing in limited and why. And that's sort of like, that's why practice kind of helps you, because you, when you draft often enough, like on Arena or something, like some of the people who are really good already are good because of Arena. Like Arena was a good way for them to practice and be able to get into it enough to where they could get a visual of what it is I was just talking about. So when people practice on Arena, they'll start to see what players commonly do when drafting certain sets. And it kind of gives you good practice to say, okay, so this is how the person's evaluating it, or man, this card's way better than I thought. I never saw it used this way. I should keep that in mind next time I'm drafting, because I do that a lot too, where I look at a card and I'm like, this card sucks. But then one of my friends would play it and then I'd steal their idea. I think I just did that last in-person draft when I was, this person's going to be sad. When I was drafting Duskmourn, there was like this one drop 2/1 that says on your second main, if it's tapped, then you get to exile something. If you exile 3 or more things with it, then it becomes, what was the word? It gets bigger. It's like a 5/5, which drafts really gross. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh, that's actually really good. And so ever since then, I started playing that card and that as an example. I think this. I'm going to bottom this one. But what really blows my mind too is there were some things I used to think years back when playing draft, but over time it changes because that's where your experience comes in. Like I have a friend who plays, because there's always another crazy thing is in limited, there's always going to be that general advice that all the players are going to be. And I don't know if you know this, but like kind of like in blackjack, when people at a casino might say, oh, but the book says this, the book says that. A lot of times they might be saying, oh, like you're supposed to hit here and you're supposed to stay here. That's true, but some of them also don't play enough to know the perspective that people have different experiences. Like, for example, someone's looking at a 12 and then they're like, oh, well, according to the book, you're supposed to stay on a 12 if the dealer has this face-up card. It's like, yeah, but the dealer always takes my 6, or the dealer always ends up not busting with a 12. So I want to hit on the 12. And I even in Vegas, like, ended up winning some rounds because this other guy did something that everyone else would have been like, oh, that was a terrible idea. Why would you hit or stay on this? But that guy actually helped me because he took the card that the dealer would have won with. We ended up winning the table. So that's a possibility too. So that's just, and it's the same thing with Magic, because, and that goes back to one of the other videos I say before, where people have different threat assessments based off their experience sometimes, because you never know. Maybe like Mind's Dilation. Maybe people are like, oh, they're just going to hit a land all game. And other people are like, no, I lost my best stuff to Mind's Dilation and I'm not going to do it again. And it could be the same in draft. Like my buddy, back to the example of my buddy, most people in draft say the ideal curve is 17 lands and 23 non-lands, right? So a lot of times they're going to say, oh, yeah, like go 17 lands. But every time you're like me, I'm one of those people who run 16, and then they'll be like, wow, dude, like you're going 16? That's a little risky, don't you think? And well, yeah, it is, but it's something about it where like, because one of my weaknesses is there are games where I feel like I get flooded for no mathematically explained reason. Or like sometimes I'm just not finding my lands, or they're all in one place, or drawing them at the worst time each turn. Like when you need a land, draw a non-land. Okay, now I need an answer. Oh, well, now I just drew a land, And so some people build their curve based off their experience as well. I met some people who actually who play lower lands but more card draw, because they just always have this bad luck that when they're relying on top decks, you got to draw. And kind of like in Constructed, that's why card draw is so important, because card draw and mana control, especially if you're going through more colors, because you got to set yourself up where you could actually play the game before you set yourself up to win in some limited formats, depending. And some people like it because of that way, so you don't just storm off and go, look at me, I win. But at the same time, still making a good balance and so on and so forth. I wonder what this guy is thinking. He's been thinking a lot. He's running out of things to do. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's actually really good. That's a problem. He might have this game because he's definitely doing some good shenanigans. So yeah, my turn. Let's see if I draw an answer. It's not an answer. That's actually no. We're playing it this way. Combat. I think I will attack with him at least. No, he has a 3/4. What am I doing? And other total rant, that's one of the reasons why people actually like Arena, is because, like, let's say I made the mistake and I'm like, oh, I'm going to attack with this 3/3. You all probably saw it on the video. I was not in a good mood that night, so like I just let him like not take it back mentally, because he was like, "Oh, that's way too late." Like, in fairness, he did actually miss it, and so yeah, no, he couldn't take it back. It was way too far. But it was so like it's one of those, you've been there, and it's so awkward and frustrating, but still kind of funny when it's not you. I hate to be that guy, but yeah. Like in that video where I was playing red white aggro and limited, and he was playing, dude, I don't know what it is, but Foundations, I always play against the same two decks, which is blue white and blue green. Blue green manifests and red white blue white. Oh, I'm gonna make a bunch of 3/1s every time I play an enchantment, which is somehow everything. I always end up playing against those two decks most of all. And I ended up beating the red-white one out of sheer luck, and the green-blue one I lost to opposite problem, bad luck. And like this. Yeah, no, I think he's got it. And yeah, so like, I forgot where I was going with this. But yeah, no, it looks like on that note, I think that might have been the last free loss I got. So let's see what the result is. So I got loading, 3 losses and 3 wins. So it was a pretty good even, like 3 wins, 3 losses. So I got a good amount. So I got 300 gems. Let's see what I opened in the packs. First, the Foundation pack from earlier. We got a screen is loading. We got Consuming Average. I've been pulling that so much again recently. It's a fun card, but I don't know where to put it now in a deck. And a Mythic, which is not bad. Well, anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I think what's in this chest? Before we stop, what's in this chest? Oh, thank you. I'm glad I checked that. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I think I'm going to try to work my way up to get the 5,000 ones again, to kind of do better with the gems and all that. But thanks again for watching. We might do a live Commander game later today. But until the meantime, have a good one, guys.